Eight and a Half. What a classic. What a masterpiece of a film directed by Federico Fellini. I learned about Federico Fellini and I learned about this movie because of the great Martin Scorsese, one of my all-time favorite filmmakers of all time. Guys, if you're a filmmaker or an artist in general, this is a movie that needs to be on your list to watch. And this is one of those movies that you have to watch it more than once. Every scene is phenomenal in my opinion. Every scene has something for you to learn from. This is one of those movies that has a lot of dream symbolism, so you got to pay attention to that. The cast, the ensemble, phenomenal job. I love the directing in this movie. I love the low angle shots. I mean, the act one, in my opinion, was some of my favorite directions that I've seen. I like the low angle shots, the panning shots. There were some nice effective tilt up, tilt down shots. In this movie, you get to see the Italian culture in the way they interact, in the way they dance. The dance scenes are some of the best scenes of the movie, especially when you have a good establishing shot, wide shot for those scenes. This is a movie where you see a filmmaker, he's going through a crisis. You know, he's trying to make things work in his marriage, try to salvage his marriage, as well as he's trying to perfect and complete a production that he's working on. So you see this lead character try to make everything work, try to basically focus on everything that's happening all at once. And I'm sure there's something a lot of people can resonate, especially if they're filmmakers who have a relationship or marriage and they're also dealing with their careers. So this is definitely a phenomenal film. I won't say it's just a great international film, but it's just a great overall film in general. This one, the same thing I could say about Parasite. What's this movie that came out in 1990? Cinema Paradise. It's an Italian film, but those are great films that they're not just great international films, but overall great films. So, and this is one of those movies that got nominated for, it won for Best International Feature Film, but also got nominated for Best Director, in which that year he lost to the movie Tom Jones. Although I believe that this movie has better direction than Tom Jones, and I love Tom Jones and I spoke about it recently on a movie review, but I feel that this movie from a directing standpoint is better. But you know, the Academy always has a history of, you know, not always getting it right. So, but overall, this is just a fantastic film. I had this film on, I don't know if I have it on Blu-ray DVD, but I have it with me. And it's currently on Max. So I saw it recently on Max because I just, you know, said I just didn't want to go through that process of looking for the movie because I have so many movies in my collection. I don't want to go through the process of looking for the movie and then put it on my Blu-ray DVD player. Yes, I still have it, and yes, I'm wired differently. I'm old school. But this is a great movie, classic black and white film, all around great acting, great cinematography, editing, screenplay, but especially directing. And of course, I love the wardrobe. I love how men and women were dressed at the time. You know, the way I'm dressed right now. I love the costume design, the wardrobe. I love it, love it. And fantastic set design as well. My review for 8.5 from 1 through 5, I give it a 4.7 out of 5 stars.